Hey, tonight I want to talk to the woman who is always doing something, always fixing something, always helping someone, always holding everything together, but somehow still feels alone. This is not a story about being abandoned. It's a story about being emotionally unseen while being physically present everywhere. And this story is mine. If you're tired but still showing up, this one is for you. Let's slow down for a moment. For a long time in my life, I thought loneliness meant you didn't have people. I thought it meant no one was calling, no one was checking on you, no one was sitting beside you. But that wasn't my experience. My experience was being surrounded and still feeling empty. I was always needed. My children needed me. My family needed me. My clients needed me. My business needed me. There was always someone pulling at my time, at my attention, at my emotional energy, and I wore that like a badge of honor. Because when you grow up in survival, being needed feels like being safe. If people need you, you won't be left. If people depend on you, you won't be forgotten. So I became very good at being strong, very good at listening, very good at showing up, but not very good at being honest about when I was hurting. Not very good at saying, I don't feel okay. Not very good at asking for support. Because somewhere along the way, I learned that being the helper was safer than being the one who needed help. Psalm 62:5 says, Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from Him. Not from being needed, not from being productive, not from being strong, from God. Let me ask you something gently. When you finally sit down at the end of the day and everything is quiet, how do you feel? Do you feel peace? Or do you feel the weight of everything you held for everyone else? Do you know how to rest without scrolling? Without cleaning? Without planning? Without fixing? Because sometimes we don't avoid rest because we're busy. We avoid rest because quiet forces us to feel what we've been going through and ignoring. I've had seasons where I was in relationship and still lonely. Not because the person was physically absent, but because emotional presence was missing. Conversations stayed surface level, pain was avoided, vulnerability felt uncomfortable, and I found myself doing what I always knew how to do. Carrying emotional weight silently. Because survival taught me, don't make things heavier for other people. Handle it yourself. But God slowly started showing me something. Loneliness is not always about who is missing. Sometimes it's about who you are afraid to be honest with, including yourself. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24 says, There is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, God never intended for you to carry your emotional world alone. Here is what God started teaching me gently. Being busy can hide emotional neglect. You can fill your schedule and still feel disconnected. You can be productive and still feel empty. You can serve everyone and still be lonely. Because loneliness is not solved by activity. It is healed by connection. Real connection. Connection where you are not performing. Connection where you are not fixing. Connection where you are not managing people's emotions. Connection where you can be quiet. Connection where you can be honest. And especially for women like us who learn to be strong early. We often confuse independence with emotional isolation. We say, I got it. I'll handle it. I'm okay. When really, we're tired of carrying everything by ourselves. And God is not impressed by your ability to endure loneliness silently. He cares about your emotional health, your heart, your inner life, your sense of safety. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2 says, carry each other's burdens, and in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. You were never designed to carry everything alone. I'm 44 now, and I'm learning how to let myself be seen. Not perfectly, not comfortably, but honestly. I'm learning how to say when I need support, when I need quiet, when I need space, when I need prayer, when I need rest. And I'm learning that allowing myself to receive care does not make me weak. It makes me human. Affirm this with me. I release the need to carry everything alone. I allow myself to be supported. I welcome healthy connection into my life. I choose honesty over emotional silence. I allow God to meet me in my loneliness. I am worthy of emotional care. I am safe to rest. I am safe to receive. I am not invisible. God sees me. God knows my heart. God is close to me. If this episode touched your heart, put amen in the comments. Not because you're lonely, but because you are choosing connection. Stay fancy, stay focused, and keep your eyes on God. In a minute, guys.